I travel all the way to North Dakota, and what do I got waiting for me here? Besides my family, I have a lawnmower. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Tom's Tinkering Adventures. I got my daughter and my son-in-law here. My granddaughter's taking a nap, and I'll put a link here. I did a little trip, brought in my truck, and delivered my motorcycle here. I'll be riding that home. That'll be another video, of course, but I can't get away from fixing stuff. And my daughter does watch my videos, she says, every once in a while. They got a free lawnmower. Sounds a lot like me. But they got a free lawnmower they found on the curb here. And I want to get it going because weather's coming in here to North Dakota pretty soon, but they got their lawn is getting out of control. So she asked me a few things online before I got here, and she ordered a new carburetor and installed it, and a new air filter as well, and a new spark plug. But she must not have watched all my videos because she didn't check for spark yet. So that'll be the first thing we do before we do anything else. This is a pretty nice lawnmower for free. It's got a battery and an electric start, but I said not to worry about that just yet. We'll get it running first. If they want to get the electric starter, we can look into that later. But always before you start on these projects, you got to check the basic stuff, young lady. So check for spark first. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this spark plug off. You got the old one still? Or did you throw that away too?
Yeah, threw that away.
Okay, so we'll pull this spark plug out. We'll check for spark. And then we'll make sure that this is all installed correctly. Looks like it is to me. And hopefully this will be pretty easy, but we'll find out. I'm giving my daughter credit. She asked me a few things, ordered some stuff up, got herself a new carburetor and a new spark plug and a new air filter off of Amazon, and I recommend just replacing this stuff rather than rebuilding it, even though it goes against my best nature of fixing things. But I think she said $15. $15 for a carburetor, spark plug, and an air filter. You can't beat it. It came with a lot of fuel line, and she didn't know how to cut it exactly or what to use, so we cut that and rerouted that. And she said there was fuel in the tank. She didn't watch my videos. The old fuel is not good, so we cleaned out the tank. But what I'm going to do now is I don't have all of my fancy garage stuff here, but we put a little bit of fuel in this cup. I'm going to try to use this extra fuel line, put a little bit in the fuel line and put it in here and see if we can't get a spark. We'll see if we can make this work. I don't know. So let me get that in there. We'll screw that spark plug in there, and if we can get a little bit of fire out of this thing, I think we're on the track here. Okay, we put fuel in the tank. We hooked everything up. Should be a... Oh, we didn't primer it though. Let me primer it here. Okay, now we'll try it. It's hurting your hands? Here you go.
I'm a camera person. No, it's... Oh, first try.
One full starter now.
Just gotta have muscle to do it, I guess.
Let's try it again.
Oh.
Okay, another thing when you find these roadside mowers, I mean, a lot of times people just push them out because they left fuel in them, but this one here, when we were wrapping things up on it, we checked the oil and it looks pretty awful. So we're gonna drain that and just put some fresh oil in there. Surprisingly, these mowers will run forever and people never change oil on them, and I wouldn't doubt it if that's the case. we started messing around with it to try to get the drive system working. And this one's a real pain in the butt. We had to take a lot of stuff apart to get this drive cable off. It's another thing that's always broken on these used mowers. So we're gonna see if we can get one locally. If not, I guess we'll put it back together and they can deal without it for now, because I don't think you're gonna mess with that. No. So it's not too bad of a job, and we found out an easier way to do it after we were working on it, but. We got some fresh oil in this lawnmower now. I removed this battery stuff because, we got this pull cord. We don't need to worry about that. And then I also removed this drive cable here, and we're gonna order one from Amazon, but I'm not sticking around for 2 or 3 days, so we got one locally. Are you helping? Here, we're gonna install that, Zelda. Do you know how to do that? See, it's just that easy. So I'm gonna help Zelda get this installed, and we'll button this thing back up and make sure everything works. Cable is installed. We're all put back together. Let's see how she does here. It's working. But the garage door's closed. I don't want to run it too much in here because I do a lot of stupid stuff. I don't need to die of carbon monoxide poisoning running a lawnmower in an enclosed garage. So I thought it was kind of cool. I come here to visit my daughter, and she picks up a junk lawnmower from the side of the road and changes carburetors out and stuff, just like her old man. Kind of funny. But we ended up getting a pretty decent little mower here for like $30. After she put a new carburetor, and I got a new drive cable on there. So they'll be set for a mower, and hopefully they can get the lawn mowed one more time because it's raining, and this is North Dakota. Fall time, could snow anytime here, so I hope it dries up and then get the lawn mowed. If you're digging what I'm putting out, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your adventure. Adios.